So those of y'all that know that I've made a couple of videos about the Traindeck. If you see, it's already cautioned off with tape again. I didn't come in down here, over there, because they got it kind of caution taped off, even though it's tore down right here. I don't know who tore it down, but there's an entrance you can walk in right down here. I wanted to come back here and see what this is like, because I made a video about 3-4 weeks ago, which I haven't posted yet. So they couldn't have made that. They couldn't have started doing this because of me. I will end up posting that video where there's stuff on here that's already starting to tear up. After 3.5 months, how I said it would probably start tearing up because of no weatherproofing, no sealant, just regular wood from the plant with the treatment that they put on it, which is not a sealant. It is a protectant from bugs and termites more than it is a sealant from rain and stuff like that, and weatherization. But the main thing I've noticed so far, I kind of look, which I'll do the other video first. There was some boards up here that was already bowed bad, pulled up, messed completely up. There was at least 2 of them. It looks like he screwed them back down or something, because the board doesn't look new, doesn't look replaced. They did replace this handrail, but it's got a real sharp edge on it on the bottom of it. Maybe they'll fix that or whatever. They've added some little caps to the end right there. But the biggest thing I see, and it's not a good thing, at least in its current state, which it's taped off, but you notice how the rail right here, the end of it, it's protected to keep you from falling through, getting hurt. Not you, but a small child. Well, this railing that had the top wood, the bottom wood, and these little 1x1 slats, or whatever, 2x2s, that was what was around here and going up. Well, it looks like they've pulled all that off, and now they've installed this little bar. Top bar, bottom bar, with what, a 3-foot friggin' gap in there? Doesn't seem like that big of a deal for adults. But imagine adults coming up here with their child, a 2-year-old child or a 3-year-old child that is walking towards that edge, their little foot getting caught under that bottom rail, them not quite being tall enough to reach the top rail and falling through. And they're doing it all the way up. And bear in mind, all the way up to the top up there, that's about 5 feet off the ground. On rocks, on concrete and rocks, if you can see. Concrete on this first part, rocks on the last part. And it looks like he's pulled off all of it, and they're going with this little right here. Who in their right mind approved that? This deck is just getting worse and worse and becoming more of a trap. I mean, unless they're going to come back and add some type of slats in there or something, that right there is just a lawsuit waiting to happen for somebody who comes up here with small kids. I mean, that is easily 3.5 feet. I would say 3 to 3.5 feet between the top pole and the bottom pole. And the bottom pole being what, 6 inches off the ground? Like I said, imagine a little kid walking up there behind his parents, behind her parents, whatever, and walking towards the edge, and their little foot getting caught up under that, and then flipping over out of it. They've got to fix that. Like I said, I made that other video. Don't think I posted it yet. I'll check and see. And I will post it where you can see what it was last time. You can see what from my videos from before when I come up here and videoed this thing. One thing they did do, which they still don't have enough seating up there, they actually have got some metal tables and chairs on there now. I give them a thumbs up on that. But I would have went with a heavier gauge, heavier for weight and all that, for any type of weather or whatever. And I would have went with, like I said in my other videos, a permanent thing around this side and that side seating, just wood seating where they built it off the thing, a bench right here and down that. I would have did a bench all the way down it. And then, like I said, they got the little metal chairs. It looks like they got 2 sets with 4 chairs each on there. That's good. But again, remember, we're in Waycross, Georgia. It gets friggin' hot in the summer. Otherwise, it's a day like today where it's been raining off and on. And when it's hot, you're not going to be on that deck. When it's raining, you're not going to be on that deck. What should they have done instead of wasting money on this after they've already spent $110,000 having this thing done in the first place, which was wasted? The roof. They still don't have a friggin' roof. Like I said in the last video, you go to Folkestone, their little train sitting area has a roof over it. And when me and my son went there about 3.5, 4 weeks ago, there was 10 people or so on that deck watching trains. Like I said, this is totally unnecessary considering they have this. Always got to bring that up. They could have put a picnic table right here and a picnic table right here, and then they've got these rocking chairs, and you're under a roof with lighting right here, there to here. This is already in place. If you're not going to do that right to get people on it, then they should have just had the train over there and did something else around the train or whatever. Not some train watching deck where they keep having to tape it off. This is the second time it's been taped off. Second or third time it's been taped off. At least the third time it's been repaired. Well, looky there. There's a 6x6 on the ground right there, which is not that high. I'm willing to bet you they bought it to replace that, because it is literally cracked all the way through. I bet they bought it to replace that and didn't replace it. That's ridiculous. I mean, the money they keep throwing into this stupidly. Ain't nobody even been coming here, much less you. I mean, like I said, still on these. These have never been used, never. Not a single thing of ash or anything in any of them, or paint messed up where you could tell it's been cooked on. And besides that, like I said, I told y'all before, the other thing, I mean, it's right here on top of pine straw. If people use charcoal and lighter fluid, and lighter fluid gets over there, ashes fall or whatever, because I'll get back to the other part too. Where is the only, and let me state that, the only water spigot near these? Ain't over here, ain't down this wall, ain't down that wall, ain't one out here. It's way down there at the corner of the building by the little shed down there, that little gray shed. That's the only water spigot anywhere's out here. No fire extinguishers on any poles or anything like that for anybody to grab should something happen. Like I said, I just wanted to show y'all a little video. I was riding by. I'd been by, like I said, about 3 weeks ago, and I had saw they had put in the wrought fence on this end and that end, so I wanted to come in and see what had been done. And that's when I found the deck falling apart already. And I was riding by today and saw caution tape up again. So I wanted to come up here and see what they're doing. And like I said, right now, instead of wasting all this daggum money on this, they should have put a friggin' roof on it, which it should be free. Whoever built this daggum deck, that should be free. Period. And it should be sealed. If it's not sealed, I'm going to come back in a month. I'll give it a month, and I'll come back and show y'all what it's like then, give you a little update. But again, I mean, this is just getting ridiculous with this daggum deck, and with nobody using it. There has never been one single time I've come up here and made a video, or come up here and didn't make a video, that anybody else was up here. None. Like I said, you got this. That should have never been done. Wasted $110,000. Anyway, I'll let y'all go. Y'all like my videos about Waycross and little things around it, and this dang waste of a thing of a train deck. Just like and subscribe. Turn on your notifications, and anytime I make a new video about Waycross and upload it, well, you'll be notified. You can click on it, see my rant about when they waste money or when they do stuff good. Unfortunately, the good don't happen that often, especially with the people that's in office. All right, thanks.